All right, we're here today. We're going to change out a circulating pump on a hot spring spa, and won't take too long to do. So we're going to change that out real quick. It won't be a very big a job, and we'll get her fixed up. Take a door off here. On hot springs, pretty easy. You slide these two to the left. One thing you do have to be mindful of is this logo light. Sometimes guys don't remember it's on there and they push the door out of the way and damage that light. It's about 200 bucks. So here's what we're after today is this little small circulating pump back here. It's noisy as all get out. I don't understand why. I've never heard one that noisy, and Hot Springs has been using this pump since 2006 and the model before it since the early 90s. First thing we got to do is get it unwired, and that's this ground wire, this wire, and this wire. And of course we already turned the power off with the breakers over there. Hot Springs take two sources of connections. You have these two are, and this neutral are for the pumps controls only, and then these two are for the heater only, and makes the units very reliable. So if one thing breaks, you don't lose everything. The most likely thing to trip a breaker is going to be the heater. So that happens in the middle of February. You don't lose all your circulation and everything else. I like to get in here with a little pair of cutters. These wires off. You have a report strain relief down here. And of course somebody's mowing their grass, because I mostly just listen to lawnmowers all day, every day at work. Now we're all unwired. Next thing we got to do is take the bonding cable off of it. Bonding cable is very important. It's what's known as technical potential bond, and it's there for two reasons. One, to ground the equipment in case something really bad happens, and also to collecting the straight current caused by dielectric reaction. Otherwise, these metal components just turn to dust. So that's all. We have two mounted screws, one here, one behind. All right, there we go. Screw two. All right, so here is the new pump. Pop that guy out of there and get him ready to go. One thing I like to do is take this loose here and turn the motor. I like to have the cable facing the direction it's going. Makes things a little bit neater. And this is very important. I've seen guys forget to take these out before and they can't understand why unit it won't work. These are just little dust caps to keep things clean. We could drain this unit, but there's really no need to. Just pop this pump out real fast and pop the new one in. It's going to get a little bit of water in the equipment area here, but it'll drain out. It's not a big deal. We're outside, so it's not like it's in someone's living room or something. So, get everything ready. Let's put the top line on first. Way the water squirting out the front of the pump, not all over you. And there's the second line. We'll go ahead and put our clamps on. Okay. Here are our mounted screws. Might have to cut the audio out of this because I got a guy next door cutting grass. But here's the old pump. The new one's in there. Get that off camera because that lawnmower was like right here. But both mounted screws are in, bonding wires back on, and now we just got to wire it up. Very important. Always put strain release back in. It's called a strain release for a reason, because it puts the strain on the insulation of the cable, which a lot of times has a piece of twine or something inside of it, and it keeps the strain off of these current carrying conductors. So I know these like the back of my hand, but they're all marked in here, and just gotta Put these back up where they go. You're almost good to go. Yeah. All right, let me turn the power back on, and we'll see what we got. We're gonna power this back up and see if everything's working. The unit has a 4 kilowatt heater. We're checking that right here, and we got just below 16 amps times 230 volts. Comes out just below 4,000 watts, and that's what our heater's rated for. Just generally check everything. So this is jet pump too low. What I'm gonna do is clamp onto the common for jet pump 2. That's giving me 3.1 amps on low speed. High speed 7.8. I can't see the rating label on that pump, but it seems about right for that size pump. We're gonna turn that guy off. Gonna flip on to. I take things apart with the power tools, but if I can help it, I always try to put things together with hand tools. One reason these painted screws here, when you run them in a high-speed tool, it melts whatever coating's on there, and it's almost like using a red Loctite on. You're not getting it back out. So that's all done. Let me put this panel back on, and we're out of here. Same as taking it apart, put it back together. Don't forget the logo light. All right, and that's it. We're done. Let me close the cover and get on out of here.